So in this one, we are going to look at the fifth one first, the question number 5. So we have A dash, B dash, that means 0, 0 from this side. Then C dash, D dash, that means this should be 1. So this is, we have put it. Then A dash, B dash, that is 0, 0. Then we have to have 1, 0. That is this one. Then AB dash, A B dash. So A B dash means 1, 0. C dash D dash, that means this is 1. And then we have AB dash, then C D dash. So this is 1. So all the others are 0. Now, question is, what is the answer? All the others are 0. Again, you can see this is 3 corners. And we learned last time, right? When you have within the 4 corners, you can combine. Isn't it? We can combine, right? So then what happens when you combine? Yes, what is the answer you got? So we said like you can actually put these row, make it a combination. So that means you can combine this one, this one, this one, and this one. Yes. Okay, I need you to answer me. Yes, Kanta, what is the answer? අපි මුළු හතර මේ විදිහට ගත්තොත් I told you can put it into group. So in that case, now look at one. Yeah. Okanta කියන්න. Yes, you look at what is changing. So from this side, when we have AB, here we have A dash, B dash, right? This is A dash B dash. So this is A B dash. A is changing. So we should get B dash, isn't it? Agree? We should get B dash from when you check this side. So the answer should be B dash. And then from this side, we have a C dash, D dash. And then here we have C, D dash. Then it should be B dash, D dash, or B bar, D bar, right? Although I put dashes. Yeah, or in other words, we will get B bar, D bar. මොවි පුතේ හරිද ඒක තේරුණාද? So in the homework 5, what I have given is A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash. When you say A dash, B dash, that means 0, 0. C dash, D dash, that is 0, 0. So in this one, we have 1. Then we have A dash, B dash, C, D dash, then this is 1. Then A, B dash, C dash, D dash, this is 1. Then we have A, B dash, C, D dash. So this is 1. All the others are 0. Now remember, when you are trying to group, we are trying to group 1, 2, 4, and 8. So the maximum possible group. And when you have values within the corners, you can put them together. Because so if you check this corner ones, again, only one bit change, isn't it? From here to here, one bit change. Here to here, one bit change. So you can put everything together and simplify. So when you try to simplify from this side, we have A dash, B dash, A, B dash. So we will get B dash because B dash will not change, right? So row side. Column side, if you check, here we have C dash, D dash, C, D dash. So C is changing from C to C dash. You can forget about this and you will get B dash, D dash. So if you want to further explore this one, right, what you could do is you can even try to solve, right? Right now, I want you to simplify this using Boolean laws. Can you do that? Fifth question. Okay, simplify fifth one using Boolean laws. The question is A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash plus A dash, B dash, C, D dash plus A, B dash, C dash, D dash plus A, B dash, C, D dash, right? Okay. Now I want you to tell me how to simplify this using Boolean logic. Yes, Movinia, I mean, can you tell me what should I do as a second step?
A dash B dash L11.
Yes, if you look at
A dash B
carefully,
dash D dash.
yeah, first two terms we can see A dash B dash common. So we can take A dash B dash. So common one terms, I can take it out. So I'm left with C dash D dash plus then C D dash. Okay. And then
Excuse me, mom. D dash එකත් එළියට ගන්න බැරිද? A dash B dash D dash.
True. Since B dash D dash both common, we can take B dash D dash. Yeah, directly we can do this. So what is left is A dash C dash A dash C. Is that what we are saying, right?
නෑ මම A dash B dash C D dash කියන තුනම එළියට ගන්න පුළුවන්.
පුළුවන්. එහෙම ගන්න පුළුවන් හැබැයි ඔක්කොගේම නෑනේ. Now I want to realize if you look at carefully, B dash D dash is common for all the four terms. හතරටම පොදුයි නේද බලන්න. ඕනේ. B dash D dash කියන හතරම පොදුයි නේ. ඒතර B dash D dash කෙලිම එළියට ගන්න පුළුවන්. So when you take B dash D dash put into outside, then within that we will get A dash B dash, sorry, A dash C dash, A dash C, A C dash, and then AC. Amen on it? What do you think about Kanta? What do you think? B dash D dash පොදුයිනේ නේද? හරි නේද මම මේ කරපු දේ? Can't I check your microphone? I think, yeah, I can't hear you. I don't know whether you are speaking. Right. Anyways, now once you do that, what is the next step? Kanta? What I did as a first step, since B dash D dash is common for the four terms, I have taken now B dash D dash. And what I left is A dash C dash and A dash C plus AC dash plus AC. Okay, Movinia, what is the next step?
First pair A dash එළියට ගන්න.
Yes, exactly. So the first pair we will get A dash. So we will get C dash plus C. And the next pair?
A එළියට ගන්න.
Yes, we'll take A out. We'll get C dash plus C, isn't it? So now we left with B dash D dash. And what is left is C dash plus C means what, Kanta?
1.
1, right? So we left with A dash plus A, right? So that means A dash plus A is 1. So the final answer would be B dash D dash. Okay. I think I have done both. Okay. Can you do the question number 6 and send it to me? Shall we try that? Right. First of all, making these terms is very, very important. Now, one thing, we will have Carnot map like A, B, C, D, and the consecutive rows. Usually, we have a change of 1 bit position. So if you start with 0, 0, then it will be 0, 1, 1 bit change, then 1, 1, 1 bit change, then 1, 0. Similarly, in the other side. So if you look at the first term, then it is A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash. That means 0, 0, 0, 0. So that is this one, right? And then we have A dash, B dash, C dash, D. That means 1, 0. That means this one, right? So these two we have done. I will put a dot somewhere here to mark it. Right? And then we have A dash, B dash, C, D dash. That means 0, 0, 1, 0. Sorry, previous one 0, 0, 0, 1. So that means this one. And this one 0, 0, 1, 0, this one. So we have done with the first three terms at the first row. Next one, we have A dash B, that is 0, 1 here. Then C dash D, again 0, 1. So that means this one, right? Okay, I put red dots. Right, this is red, this is red, this is red, and this is red. Okay, that is the fourth one. Fifth one, A dash B, that is 0, 1, 1, 1. So that is this one. This is also that. Then A dash B, C D dash 0, 1, 0, 1. Sorry, 0, 1, 1, 0. 0, 1, 1, 0. Right? 0, 1, 1, 0. That is this one. Then we have 1, 1, 0, 0. 1, 1, 0, 0. This one. Then 1, 1, 0, 1. 1, 1, 0, 1. This one. Then 1, 1, 1, 1. So this is the answer. Then 1, 0, 0, 0. This one. Right? Mavinia, have you identified the error?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, good. So next one, fill all the remainings with zeros. That part you are familiar with. You put everything with zeros, right? And then now we will look at what are the possibilities. Now, when you try to find the ranges, make sure that you try to find the largest one. So what we can has 1, 2, 4, and 8. First of all, look at any 8s. It's not here. Any 4s, හතරක් අපිට එකතු කරලා හදන්න පුළුවන් එකක් මේකේ තියෙනවද පුතේ? හතර ඒවා තියෙනවද ඉස්සෙල්ලා බලන්න. Can you find any 4s here? Yes, Mavinia. හතරක් අපිට එකතු කරන්න පුළුවන්ද මේකේ?
බෑ.
බෑ. දැන් මේ හතර එකතු කරන්න බැරිද මෙහෙම? මෙහෙම පුළුවන්. හරිද? Right. Then that's it නේ. එච්චරයිනේ. ඊළඟට මොනවද පුළුවන්? ඊළඟට 4 ඒවා බෑ. There are no fours you can combine. Look at any twos that you can combine. දෙකේව බල මට කියන්න කොහොමද තියෙන දෙකේව?
right corner එකේ තියෙන.
Yeah, here also we have yes, true. Can't it? Yeah, so this one also we can combine. Moving here. Anything else?
left corner එකේ යට තියෙන.
ඔව් මේක යටත් තියෙන මේ දෙකක් පුළුවන්. මට බැරිද මේ දෙකත් එකතු කරන්න? මේ දෙකත් එකතු කරන්න? මේ දෙකත් එකතු කරන්න? මං එහෙම බැරිද කියලා. Yes. Kanta. Okay, here is what you need to remember. You can, but there's no point, already it is covered. Right? අපිට මේ දෙක මෙහෙම කරන්න පුළුවන්. තේරුමක් නැහැ. ඇයි දැනටමත් අපි ඒක කව කරලා තියෙන්නේ. අපි පුළුවන් තරම් මේකේ මිනිමම් නම්බර් එකකින් මේ හැම එකක්ම කව කරගන්න ඕනේ. එහෙම ගත්තොත් පුතේ මම අන්තිමට කරපු ටික පුළුවන් වුණාට තේරුමක් නැහැ. මොකද අපි හොයාගෙන තියෙනවා නේද? අපිට ඕනේ සුළුම කරන්නනේ. තව දෙක දෙක එකතු කරා කියන්නේ මේක complicated න වැරදි නෑ ඒක එකතු කරා නමුත් තේරුමක් නෑ. So these are the regions that we will finally get. Make sure that you cover all the ones together. තව කෙනෙකුට ඕන කියලා මේ මුළු දෙකත් කවර් කරන්න තිබුණා. මේකයි මේකත් කවර් පුළුවන් තිබුණා. හැබැයි we are going to have a minimum number here. So then we can left with these 4 regions. Okay, so middle region. Movinia, can you tell me like what is this? What is this region? Yes, Kanta.
BD.
Yes, this one, if you look at from this side, what are the changes? We have A dash B and then AB. So you can see that the B is common for this region. A is changing, so we can say B. And then from this one, we have C bar D, C D. C bar is C changing with a variable. So you start end with BD. That's good. Yes, Movinia, this region.
A.
Yes, from this side, what we have is A dash B dash, A dash B. B is changing. So we will take A dash or A bar, we will get. Then column side, there's no change, right? In both cases, we have 1 0. So 1 0 means C D dash. Right. Then this region, but is that region? So from this side, A dash, B dash, no changes. So we will have A dash or A bar, B dash, and then, yeah, whatever changing. So you can say D is changing. So that is C bar, right? And the last one, this last one,
A, C bar, D bar.
yes, good. We have A, C bar, and then we have D bar. Good. Right. Okay. So now can you simplify and show me that you are getting the same answer when you try to find solving using what is it? Boolean laws. Shall we start? So let's try to get the answer with the Boolean laws. So I'm going to use a trick here. The trick is I'm going to use whatever we have here, right? Because we have already have the answer in Kano map. So I'm going to use a Kano map, right? The answer we got from the Kano map, I'm going to use to solve this, simplify this. So what I'm going to do is I will, right, take whatever the, right, whatever the um, when we say the terms based on the areas I have identified in the column. So the first one we have identified is, we have identified um, A bar, B bar. So let me put brackets, right? So that now we know what we are going to do. So I'm going to get A bar, B bar, C bar, D bar, plus then A bar, B bar, C bar, D. So that is the one of the terms, plus, right? Then we will have, so that means from here I have taken this one and this one. Yes, agreed. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to get A bar, B bar, C, D bar, plus, that means this, A bar, B bar, C, D bar. And then I'm going to get this one. What is this one? That is A dash B, C, D dash. That means this one, right? So that is A dash B, then C, D dash, right? So that is another region I have identified. So if I look at what are the terms, so I have taken this one, then A dash, B dash, C, D dash, that means this term. right? I have taken this term, isn't it? Yeah. Now I already know that. I already know the answer. Right? Now I'll take the middle ones. Then I can add. So what are the middle ones? We have A dash B, C dash D, right? That's the first one. Then A dash B, C D plus. Then we have A B C dash D plus A B C D. Right? That the four terms. So if I mark it, right? So that means I have to mark this one, and then I have to mark, right, A, B, C dash D. So that is this one and A, B, C, D. This. So that is also okay. Now the final one, I have to add these last two terms. So I can do that, right? So I will put the last two terms, that is A, B, then C dash D dash plus A B dash C dash D dash A B dash C dash. Okay, so these are the ones. Right. Now, having said that, now we have this, I can simplify quickly. So if I take the first two terms, yes, what are the common ones? Right? First two terms, if I look at first two terms, I know A dash, B dash, C dash, all the three common. We have D dash plus D plus. From the second term, I can say, okay, what is common? A dash, C, D dash. So we will have B dash plus B. Then the last four terms, if you look at carefully, BD is common. So we can have A dash B plus, oh sorry, A dash C dash, A dash C, then A C dash and AC plus last two terms, I can take A C dash D dash, then B plus B dash. So D dash plus D is 1. So we can say A, B, C plus. Similarly, A dash, C, D dash, BD, and then within BD, we know that we can take A dash, we will have C dash plus C plus, then we have A, C dash plus C, right? So then we have plus A, C dash, D dash. Okay, now we can write B dash C dash plus A dash C D dash plus BD, and now we have A dash plus A plus A C dash D dash, and finally we'll get A dash B dash C dash, right, plus A dash C D dash plus BD plus A C dash D dash. And that is the answer. Right, now you can see, yeah, sometimes, especially in an exam, if in this equation, if they ask you to solve, maybe you can use Karnaugh maps to get the initial idea how to solve and then use some Boolean laws. But beware that if you make a mistake in the Kano maps, then you also get an error. So make sure that you don't make any mistakes. Okay, with that said, we can go to a new topic, new in the sense we are going to look at more on how we could use these formation of these ones. So under that, I'm going to discuss what we call sum of product terms, right? Okay, so that's what we are going to look at. Okay, shall we start there? Right. Okay, let's have a new topic, the continuation of what we have discussed. So what I'm going to discuss here is we are going to look at what we call sum of products. Or in short, we call SOP. Remember that in the sometimes exams also use the term SOP, right? So let's look at what sum of products are, and then what is product of sums. Right. So some of the products, and the next one we are going to learn is product of sums. They are the method for deducing a particular logic function, means how to simplify or how to get a function. Now, right now we learn, given a function, you know how to simplify. ඔයාලට මොන හරි logic function එකක් දුන්නොත් පුතලා දැන් simplify කරන්න දන්නවා. But how do you get that logic function? That's a question. අපි කොහොමද මේ logic function එක ගන්නෙ කියන එක තමයි, right? We are going to discuss. Right? Okay. So the product and sum කියලා කියන්නේ and කියන එක, product meaning and, sum කියන්නේ O. එතකොට and O using these two ways, right? And කියන එක තමයි අපි පාවිච්චි කරන්න යන්නේ. Right. Then we can have any number of combinations, and then we can write down how we can do this. So that's exactly what we are going to do. Right. So let's start by writing down this one. So let's write down what sum of product means. Let's say sum of product expression is a Boolean expression in a specific format. Right? In a specific format. So this specific format is, it is a sum, that means O, of one or more, we can say products. That means ends. Right? So sum of product expression means, yes, Boolean expression in a specific format, and it is a sum or of one or more products. Okay. Right. So let's look at an example. So we can write down Boolean expression like this. So A, B dash, C, D dash plus A, B dash D plus C, D dash plus A, D dash. So this is one example for, you know, sum of products. So it's a sum of products. So you can see plus, and within that you have products. Okay. Right. So that's the first one. You got the point? Right. Now that we have learned sum of products, let's discuss what do you mean by standard sum of products, right? Now earlier we have discussed sum of products, right? The next one we are going to discuss is called standard sum of products. Let's write down. We call standard sum of products. Or we can short it. Standard SOP we call it. The difference is in previous one, each of the terms, we don't have all the variables, right? We don't have all the variables. කලින් එක ගත්තොත් පොතේ විචල්‍ය හතරක් තියෙනවා, we have 4 variables. But the first one we have all the 4. The second one we have only 3. That means C is missing. Then next one we have CD dash, right? That is A and B is missing. Last one, B and C is missing, right? So in this particular case, it is not a standard representation, right? So we can say, let's take down, right? Sum of products is considered also a standard sum of products if all the variables are present in the Boolean expression. Now, first one that we have seen, that not all the variables we can see, right? Not all the variables we can see. So if we can see all the variables, then we can say that it's a standard sum of product, right? Let me give you an example. Right? So we can say A dash, B dash, we have C dash plus A, B dash, C plus A, B, C. So you can see here. So all this, you have this, all the variables. That means in this one, we have only three. All the three representation, they are inside this. Okay, right. Now let's look at how we are going to convert. Now sometimes in the exams you have given like this, but first of all we have to convert like this one before we are going to simplify this. That's the idea. Now all the techniques that we have discussed earlier, right, can be implemented if you have a standard form. අපි අර කලින් ඉගෙන ගත්ත සුළු කිරීම පුතේ කරන්න නම් අපිට මේ simplify form එක ඕන වෙනවා. Right? So that's exactly what we are going to look at. Okay, so to say that, let me take another topic. We'll say, okay, conversion. The converting, right? Converting SOP to a standard SOP. Right. So that's what we are going to learn here. Right. We are going to convert any given SOP to standard SOP, right? So it's like this. Let's say we have given some SOP like this. Right? So in this example, we have A, B dash C plus A, B dash plus A, B, C dash D. So is this a standard or not? Kanta? Make a standard form එකක්ද නැද්ද? No. It's not a standard form. Why? Mavinia?
Different numbers of digits.
Yes, not all the variables are there. Can you give me a suggestion? What should I do? Now, for example, look at the second term, right? We have only two, right? Let's say C is missing. How do you add C? C නැත්තම් කොහොමද අපි add කරන්නේ කියලා මම මේ අහන්නේ. Right. Let me propose this. Now, I'm going to focus only on the second term. Right? So I will say A dash B dash C plus A B dash. If I put something like this, let's say C plus C bar, right? It won't change, right? Right? හරි නේද? මම මැදට C plus C bar කියන්නේ එකයිනේ. It won't change my expression, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So now I can expand. So I can say A B dash C plus A B dash C plus I'm expanding A B dash C dash plus A B C dash D. You got the point, right? Very well, non-standard SOP නොවුනොත් standard කරගන්න අපි in නැති විචල්‍ය add කරනවා. How do you add it? We know that C plus C bar is 1. So we put that. මම පොතේ මෙතන dash කියලා ගන්නේ මම typing කරන ඉතින් ඔක bar කියලා ගත්ත හැකි ඔයගොල්ලෝ අතින් ලියද්දී පටල ගන්න නැතුව ඒක යන්න. Right. So can you propose? Now still it's not standard SOP. Why? තාම standard නැහැ. මොකද්ද missing? පළවෙනි term තුනේ ABC තියෙනවා අන්තිම එකේ ABCD තියෙනවා. මට කියන්න මම මොකද කරන්න ඕන?
පළවෙනි terms තුනට D add කරනවා.
Yeah, D add කරනවා. At the same time, remember there are duplicate alleles, so make sure that you don't මේ දෙකම එකයි. A B dash C කියන එකමයි A B dash C. ඒක නිසා ඒක duplicate කරන්න එපා. So we will say A B dash C. I will put D plus D dash plus then A B dash C dash D plus D dash plus A B C dash D. Now I can simplify. I can say, okay, A B dash C D plus A B dash C D dash plus A B dash C dash D plus A B dash, right? C dash D dash plus A B C dash D, which now we have the standard SOP. Are we clear up to this point? පුතාලට පැහැදිලිද මේ point එකට එනකම්?
Yes.
Yes, right. So what are the steps? When you're given SOP, SOP means sum of products. So you can say the variables are multiply each other and then you get the sum of it. And we say it's a standard SOP if all the variables are represented or all the variables are present in the expression. And if you don't have, then we can convert them by introducing the variables, because we know that when you take a variable and its complement, when you add them together, you will get 1. Okay, so that's what we are going to use. Any questions? Right. Let's move to the product of sums. Next one we call product of sums. So let's start with the product of sums or product of sum. Or in short, we say POS form. Product of sum expression means you have a Boolean expression with products of one or more sums. Okay, so let's write down an example as well. So for example, here we have A dash plus B dash plus C dash dot, that is multiplication of product. A plus B dash plus C dot A plus B plus C. Now, similar to this one, we can also say standard sum of product. So don't take down the example. Example එක පුතාලා ලියාගත්තද ඒක? පුතාලා example එක ලියාගත්තද? Okay.
ඔව්.
නෑ මේක ඇත්තටම මට මම පටලගෙන ටයිප් කරේ මේ example එක ඔක්කොම සමානව තියෙනවා. සමානව නැති එකක් මට දෙන්න උවමනාව තිබුණේ. චූට්ටක් වෙනස් කරගමු. Right. That example comes as a later on. This should be like this. Sorry, the mistake that I have made. So, yeah, I want you to update the example like this because the point here is, yeah, that is a product of sums. Any combination of sums with a product can be considered as product of sums. right? What I want to tell you is the standard one. So that is one I actually missed. So the next thing that I would like to discuss is the standard product of sums. So the next, write down standard POS, product of sum. Considered So the next, let's write down standard POS, product of sum is considered as standard if all the variables are present in the Boolean expression. So yeah, that is the example that belongs to standard POS. Finished? ඔයාලා ලියලා ඉවරද? හරිද?
Oh, sir.
Right. Okay, so the next one that we are going to look at, now that we have looked at some products and product of sums, right? We are going to look at something called min terms and max terms. So the idea that we are going to discuss here is how we can, come up with the sum of products and product of sums, this from a truth table. Truth table එකක් දුන්නාම අපි කොහොමද මේ sum of products හරි products of sums හරි විදිහට boolean expression එකක් ගන්න කියන එක තමයි we are going to look at it, right? So the what we are going to discuss here is, given a truth table, how we are going to product of sums and sum of products. So that's exactly what we are going to discuss it here, right? Now, to discuss this, I would like to look at something called min terms and max terms, right? So let's write down this. We'll first start with SOP, then POS, and then I will explain how we are going to do this, right? This min term, max term idea, right? So I'm going to start. Looking at how to construct sum of products from a truth table, right? So what we are going to look at right now is, given a sum truth table, how we are going to construct sum of products for, right? So that's what I want to explain with. So to do that, I will first of all draw a truth table with some values, right? So let me put a table of values. So let's say I have a couple of terms, A, B, C, then let's say F. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. And let's say we have 0, 0, 0, and let's say outcome is also 0, right? Then we have 0, 0, then let's say we have 1, right? F, let's say 1. Then let's say we have 0, we have 1, 0, 0. F will put 0, right? Then we will have 0, 1, 1. Output, let's say 0. And then we will have 1, 0, 0. Then we'll say this is 1. So 1, 0, 1. That is, we'll have 1. Yes, then we'll have 1. We have 1, 0, Yeah, 1 1 0. Then let's say outcome is also 1, and finally 1 1 1 1. Let's say this is 3, right? So here is what we have. Right. So this is what we have. Um, Now that let me tell you like how you are going to identify uh, the SOP terms, right? There are a couple of rules, right? First of all, you have to focus on ones, right? If you want to look at SOP, focus on ones, right? Now here we have a couple of ones. So let me start. Um, and then you write down the terms, right? Now, for example, focus on ones, right? And then you look at how you're going to do this. Now, for example, here we have this one. So we need to write down uh, a term here. We have to have sum of products. So I'm going to look at products first. So we'll make a products for each of these ones. May have එකකටම අපි product term එකක් ලියනවා. So how do you write the product term? So focus on this one. One. මෙන්න මේක ගුණිතයක් නෝනේ. ගුණිතය එක වෙන්න විදිහට තමයි අපි ලියන්නේ. ගුණිතය එක වෙන විදිහට. ගුණිතය එක වෙන්න නම් මෙතන තියෙන්නේ පුතේ හරි මෙතන මේ represent වෙන්නේ A බානේ 0 කියන්නේ A කියන එක ගා ඒකේ A බා තමයි zero representation again අපි කලින් කතා කරාගෙන. So what we can have is we will have for this term we will have A bar, right? And then this one is B bar, and then finally C. So this is the multiplication, the product terms. හරි කාන්ත මට කියන්නේ එහෙනම් මේකට මේ දෙවෙනි එකට මොකක්ද දෙන්න ඕනේ term එක?
A, B bar, C bar.
Yes. So for this one we can say A, we can have B bar, and then C bar. Mavi, can you tell me the next one?
Can you explain it again?
Yeah. So we can say A, B bar, yes, C. This one. And finally we have A, B, C. Right? එහෙනම් මෙතන තියාගන්න to construct SOP from a truth table එකකින් SOP definition එක ගන්න නම් you focus on ones for all ones you come up with the expression. So if it is 0, we will get the complement of the variable. Then අපේ 001 කියවම 0 කියන්නේ complement එක නිසා අපි ගන්නවා A bar, B bar, C. Right? Finally, we can combine all these using O like this. So the final expression for this one I can write like this. Right? I can write like this. So I can say, okay, F can be written an addition of these multiplication, these products. So that means A bar, B bar, C plus A, B bar, C bar plus A, B bar, C plus A, B, C. You see, we can write like this. So the rules are, let's write down. So the rules, yes. The first one, for all ones in the output if we need to find a product, right? So we have to find a product. Second one, if the input is 0, then invert the variable and 1, then take the variable as it is. Three, all the product terms are connected using sum, which is O, right? So these are the rules that we have used. So here are the rules to come up with, to construct SOP from a truth table. Finished?